All right, happy Art Day, Onahan. As you can see, I am outside. I'm not in my dark studio at the house. I thought today would be a perfect day, being that it's close to the end of the year, to read two of my favorite books that I think are super inspiring to artists. So I've got two books. We'll read both of them. First book is called The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. Now, I don't know, I think it might be backwards when I show it to you. Hopefully it's not, so you can see it correctly. But let's get started. Sorry if there's a lot of noises, I'm outside. So this is called The Dot. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Right, there's her art teacher right there. There you go, not so sunny. Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There! Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper towards Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot. She had drawn her dot, all framed in swirly gold. "I can make a better dot than that," she said. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted a red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, and a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow. She discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colors. "If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too." Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. Look at that. Check that out. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Look at all those dots. Vashti noticed the little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, what do you think she's going to say? "Please, sign it." The end. Now this is the same author, Peter Reynolds, and this is my second favorite book, and this one is called Ish. Ish by Peter Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. Oh, now the wind's picking up. Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, and anywhere. You see that? One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. That wasn't very nice. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and he threw it across the room. Here comes someone walking. They're going to hear me reading it. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down and he said, "I'm done." That's sad. He said he's done. Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that." Ramon raced after Marisol, up the stairs and into her room. He was about to yell but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" Ramon looked closer, then studied all the drawings on Marisol's wall, and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines, quickly springing out without worry. Look at all that art he's making. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals with tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, and sun-ish drawings. Ramon realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poems-ish. I'll read you his poem. The poem is called Ponder. Pond, ponder, dream yonder, pond, pond, yond, yond, gleam, wander. Poem-ish. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishly ever after. The end. Now, Onahan, thank you for a wonderful year as your art teacher. I'm sad that we couldn't end the year making art together, but I'm excited for what we can make in the future. And for those of you graduating, I encourage you all to continue making art and make things ishly and make things that make you happy. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for letting me be your art teacher. This is a great year as much as we had. I look forward to doing more art with you when we get back in action. All right? Until then, I'll see you next art day.